We are back, yes. It's great running through this content today for you, and that is customers, who wants them? So attitude of the business owner, and actually thinking through, what is a customer? Who is your customer? Really thinking that through. Here's an interesting thought for us that we want to wrestle with, and that is, can customers be wrong? We sometimes don't understand that when a customer walks through the door, that all we see are dollar signs. And that is not the way to actually do business well at all. So we are treating them with maybe disdain, maybe not respect, etc., etc. So I want you to think about when you're engaging with your customers and understanding what they're bringing into the room. And they sometimes are wrong, and they bring that into the room. So they might want, I'm thinking of a client of mine, and the customer wants a certain satellite dish to go onto their caravan. And they've done the research on Dr. Google.
Dr. Google.
And they know all about how it all works. And they bring that into the room, their seeming expertise. And they say, I want this dish for this reason to do this, etc. And then you push back and you say to them, wrong dish, wrong parameters, wrong dynamics, wrong shape, wrong size, wrong weight, wrong expectations, and you can actually mismanage that whole dynamic because you're actually not helping the customer understand, and you're trying to be smart and say you know better than them, and sometimes customers are wrong. They've done the research maybe, or done some research.
Exactly.
They've got some experience maybe, and maybe they were an engineer in their past life, and in Australia, our grey-haired brigade like caravanning, and so they get their four-wheel drive and they get their big caravans, and they want it fully equipped.
They do.
And they then do all the research, because I'm smart. But they come into your room wrong. Sometimes they come in with the wrong attitude, come in with the wrong information, come in with the wrong amount of money, come in with the wrong expectations, and yet we take every customer as if customer is always right.
How do you deal with the customer that is wrong, though? Because one of the challenges, say we take your satellite dish instance, they've done the research, they come armed with the knowledge, but of course we know that as soon as you start to say something, I'm sorry, but you're wrong, you've got their backup.
So, what I encourage businesses to do is to understand the values that you have in business. So not only the business values, but I challenge them to actually have staff values that they operate by. So one of my clients, he says, we're keeping everything above the line. So in Australia, we can tend to be a little bit blasé and a little bit sarcastic and a little bit below the belt in some of the ways we kind of engage with each other. And he said, no, in this business, everything is above board, everything is above the line, everything is above the belt. So we're going to keep everything we're going to continually lift everything. And like I said at the beginning of this content and this message we're talking about, it really is about attitude. Now, here is the principle. Attitude determines your altitude. The wrong attitude, the wrong altitude. And just think about that. We'll touch on that another occasion and go through my A's strategy about action, attitude, altitude, and outcomes for that. So it really is important about how you interact with your clients and your customers when they engage with you, because you need to be able to disarm the fight or flight dynamic that will take place if you push back in the wrong way. One of the techniques I've always used is to twist it or to flip it to a story. And when they've come in, say the satellite, and they've said, oh, look, I've done this research, rather than say, well, you're wrong, because we know that's going to, I say, oh, you wouldn't believe it. I had a customer just like, did exactly the same research. They told him this, and they told you this, didn't they? And they go, yeah. And they go, and instantly they're drawn in because they want to know what happened. And look, I was trying to explain to them that the parameters have been given weren't quite right because it was an American site or whatever, or it was a German site, or it was an Australian site. But he didn't listen to me. And he went away, and guess what happened to his caravan?
What happened? Well, he didn't have any TV for the whole trip. Who'd want that? Not me. Great, let's show you how it should be done. And you use a story and talk about it. How many times have we seen using a third person as a way to defuse a situation?
Absolutely. And third-party stories are a great way to go, or telling stories, or telling your experience and helping that person understand. And they clearly get the message when they go out and realize what they bought. They realize, I didn't really know as much as I thought. They've learnt a lesson. You've helped them and helped them understand what it is that's the best value. You've helped them. They're going to remember that, and they're going to tell others on their journeys, hey, we went into this store, I was going to do this, the tech there helped me understand it was going to be a bad choice. I've got the right choice, and guys, if you ever get in trouble, these are the guys to talk to you. And you might think you know what you're talking about, but these guys really know what they're talking about.
And you get the reputation. You're not just trying to just sell them some product off a shelf.
That's right.
You're actually selling a solution that works for them.
Absolutely. So, yesterday, I went into a business with some shoes because I thought I needed my heels being repaired, which I did. They'd worn away at the back. But he said to me this, he said, how much did you buy them for? And I told him the price. He said, for me to actually fix these shoes, to do the heels and the soles, it really is just wear them till they wear out, and just next time go and buy a better standard of shoe, because these will not last you very long at all. And what I'm going to do to fix them just for the heels is going to cost you more than you originally bought them for. And so the customer, me, telling him what I needed to do, said to me, don't buy from me today. And so I was wrong. You know, I thought. And so he actually helped me yesterday, and he lost, you know, a sale. But I've told his story on radio, and it's a local shoe business in Canning Vale, in one of the shopping centre booths in the middle there. So Canning Vale area in Perth, Western Australia. He looked after me, and he didn't take my money just to get money. He actually gave me great service. And so sometimes the customers are wrong on many levels. And I want us to understand in business is not to treat every customer like they know better than you. Because if they did, they would be running your business. And you wouldn't be. You would be the client, but you're running the business. And I want you as business owners, business operators, to actually get the confidence to know and understand what's going on in your world as far as customers are concerned. Because we sometimes allow them to take charge and rule our world. And at the end of the day, you say to yourself, what happened today? What did I let myself do? Why did I do that? Because they were clearly wrong. They had the wrong attitude. They bought the wrong product, sold them, and that's what they wanted to do. But I just feel so bad that I didn't deal with that well at all. I've let myself down, and I've actually let my client down.
One thing you're saying there, like the shoe man, didn't make the sale today, but you'll buy the better quality shoes when they need repairing. You go back. So in business, it's almost that by being upfront, by being honest, by managing customers really well, you get those almost intangible benefits.
Absolutely.
Because he doesn't know how many people you're going to go and tell.
That's right. No, he doesn't. No. And so I just told in Western Australia 80,000. You know, and all the West Australians know Canning Vale.
Absolutely.
You know, so if they want a shoe store, go to the Canning Vale store in Livingston, and he'll look after you. You know, hello. So let me remind you what we're talking about. We're talking about customers who wants them. We've talked about attitude. We've talked about what is a real customer, and we've talked about can customers be wrong. And we'll be back in just a short while to wrap this up.